Premier League clubs have submitted their lists for players that will either be released or leave on a free transfer this summer. That's seen a whopping 222 players released in total, with all of them hoping they can secure a swift move to pastures new.
Sun Sport have compiled an 11 of the best players available on a freebie this summer. Loris Karius. After his spell as Liverpool #1 ended in disaster, Karius joined Newcastle as their third choice keeper in 2022.
He was unexpectedly called upon to make his debut for the Magpies in the 2023 Carabao Cup final, which ended in defeat for Newcastle. His only other appearance came in a 4-1 defeat to Arsenal. Read more in FOOTBALLDEPARTED. Devils. Man United confirm 8 players' exits including Varane. Forgotten Wonderkid. Eurovision Player Bracket Challenge game for free ahead of this summer's Euros. Brandon Williams was one of 8 players released by United this summer as Ineos looked to streamline the Red Devils' bulging squad.
H is fresh off the back of consecutive loan moves to East Anglian rivals Norwich and Ipswich and will be hoping to make a move as a free agent to Kieran McKenna's side this summer. Joel Matip. A cornerstone of Jurgen Klopp's backline through the years, Matip will be following his former boss into the sunset this summer.
Matip, 32, is currently linked with a free transfer to Bournemouth. Most read in football not gonna happen. Solskjaer misses out on Besiktas job as ex-Arsenal star lands move. 3 going Chelsea announce exits of 3 stars after Enzo Maresca's arrival. NOTT wanted Forest release 13 players including Ace who last played 3 years ago. Seagulls flock. Brighton announced 7 players will leave including former England star. Casino special. Best Casino welcome offers. Thiago Silva. The 39-year-old announced he would bring an end to his 4-year stay with Chelsea before the end of last season. Eight bizarre football rules you may not know. The Brazilian won the Champions League in 2021 with Chelsea and will join Fluminense as a free agent this summer.
Rafael Varane. United opted not to take up the option in Varane's contract to extend his stay with the club by a year. His £350,000 a week contract was seen as too dear by the Man United Ineos ownership and he'll be searching for a new club this summer.
Ryan Sessegnon suffered an injury-hit stay at Spurs since joining the club for £25 million in 2019. After finding a starting berth under Antonio Conte, he played just twice last season under Ange Postecoglou due to a hamstring complaint.
Thiago Alcantara. Thiago was seen as the final piece in the puzzle when he signed for Liverpool in 2020. His first 2 seasons saw him play largely without injury, but after hip surgery in May of last year, he featured just once in all competitions for Liverpool last year.
Reports suggest he favors staying in Europe over a move to the MLS or Saudi Arabia, as he feels his career at the top level is not yet over. Adam Lallana joined Brighton from Liverpool to bring some experience to the Seagulls midfield in 2020.
After 4 years with the club, H is set to return to his boyhood side Southampton on a free this summer. Willian reinvigorated his career after joining Fulham in 2022. The winger looked done at the top level after a disastrous move to Arsenal in 2021, and joined Corinthians after just one season.
But he looked back to his best at times for the Cottagers despite now being 35. He looked set to leave Fulham on a free last summer before eventually signing a new contract, and that can't be ruled out again this season despite being listed as released by the club. Anthony Martial joined in 2015 in a £36 million deal which could have climbed to as much as £58 million had he won the Ballon d'Or. Such were the expectations surrounding his arrival from Monaco.
But the forward was never able to establish himself either as United's first-choice No. 9 or left winger throughout his career at United. Prone to flashes of brilliance, he leaves on a free this summer with 90 goals and 47 assists in his 317 appearances for United.
Ivan Perisic signed as a wing-back for Conte from Inter. Perisic was meant to bring a winner's mentality to help the Italian Spurs side kick on to the next level. But by March last year, Conte was gone and Spurs were looking at a future under Postecoglou where no wing-backs would be used.
Read more. Son STORIESSOAP shock. Coronation Street legend who plays Gail Platt quits soap after 50 years. Happy family. Real-life Hollyoaks couple reveal they've welcomed their second child. Despite that, he started the season well, playing as a left winger for Spurs before an ACL injury in September last year appeared to rule him out for the season. He joined Hajduk Split in January on loan to regain fitness ahead of the Euros and will likely join permanently this summer.
Full list of players released. These 222 players are on the lookout for their next move.